Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is episode 6 of the Little Golden Book series. I had a request to make a piece of ephemera on film, so hopefully we can get through this and I can explain it clearly. Corey Dahman has a series on her YouTube channel, and she is doing, it's called Flips, Flaps, and Folds. And that's how you spell her name. And this was from episode 9 I watched yesterday, and I really loved this. So I made myself a template, and I apologize if I inadvertently showed inappropriate language. That book is horrible, and I'm only using it for a glue book and for templates for myself, not something I'm sending to anybody else. So hopefully I didn't just show something that was inappropriate. I made this today. I got it embellished. So it opens here, okay? And we have a pocket. We have just journaling space. We have a pocket up here, a tuck here, and on this one, this page will be glued to the book. So this will be glued down, so it'll flip open, flip, and then be glued here with something tucked in here. So what I'm going to focus on with this particular piece is just showing you how to fold it and just some things that I found while making it that would be helpful. You can use any size paper that you want. The key is that you want 2 pages that are still attached in the middle, okay? So let me do this upside down so hopefully you don't see anything. See, this is still attached, well, kind of attached in the middle. I actually used some washi tape because it's falling apart. But anyway, 2 pages. So you want a sewn in signature or something that has been stapled that you can easily take apart. So go get yourself a double spread book page, or you can even use just regular copy paper if you want, and get ready. I actually just wanted to show you how this would be on your page. So if you glued it on your page here, you flip it open, and you'd have it here. And you could glue it in such a way that this was a tuck also, but I think for this particular piece I wouldn't want to do that, because by the time you add your tag here, journaling card, or whatever here, I think you'll be adding a lot of bulk to the journal. So I just wanted to just kind of show you what that would look like on a signature page, okay? And then also, one thing I didn't say in the opening was, this is a 12-inch piece of music book. The music book's 12 inches. So I wanted to make sure when I do the step, which I will talk about, but I want to make sure that my finished product is going to be short enough and small enough to fit on my journal page. So just be mindful if you're working on a smaller journal, or maybe a traveler's notebook. I have, let's see. I want to be careful. I don't want to show this because I'm trying to work on this as a gift. But see, this is a smaller one, and how perfect is that size for like a traveler's notebook, right? So that is awesome, and that's just a book page. So you could cut paper, you could do whatever you wanted, and just make it work for the size journal that you're working on. Again, this is not my idea. Oops, I took my journal apart. This is not my idea. I saw this on Corey Dahman's video, and I think Gail Augustinelli was also demonstrating some of Corey's creations as well. So this is 12 inches, and I know that my little golden book pages are approximately 8 inches tall. So what I did was I went up at 4 1/4 here, and I score. Now, if you don't have a scoreboard, you can use a ruler and an embossing tool. Do I have mine in here? I'm sorry, guys. I'm probably sticking my head right in your way. Well, anyway, you can use a ruler and an embossing tool. You could use a butter knife. Just be mindful if your butter knife has teeth, you don't want to damage your paper by using something that has teeth, okay? Now, the way I've done this, my pocket is going to be a pretty deep pocket, right? And maybe you don't want it that deep, so you need to make that determination also. Maybe you say, well, I really would like a more shallow pocket. Then cut your paper, you know, which we'll talk about as well. So we've scored this way. Okay, now I'm going to move my scoreboard out of the way. What you want to do also is make sure you determine what you want to have showing or not showing, okay? So for me, if I were to fold this way, because you're going to fold back to your center page, okay? Then this is going to be my front cover with this blue. Okay, and maybe I don't want that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually reverse my fold on my paper. And then when I fold this back, now I have the plainer cover. Also, something to know is I set it on my page this way, right? But if I wanted it on my page this way, then I need that center to the left, that center fold to the left, but going this way, my center fold is to the right. I hope that makes sense. Hopefully you can follow me. If you're not following what I'm saying, go watch Corey's video because she also has it. So I actually want to do this differently. I'm going to have my fold to the right on this one. So I'm going to fold this to the center line. Okay, and just crease that with my finger. I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to fold this one to my center line. So you can really just fold it to your center line. Doesn't matter which way that goes from the start, because you're going to fold it to the center regardless, okay? So for me, what did I say? Yeah, I want it to open this way, this time. Yeah, because this one's opening this way. Yeah. You guys are gonna don't give me a thumbs down, okay? I've only made the template and this one, and I'm trying to remember what she said, and I watched it a couple times, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what did she say? But that's okay. But that's gonna have that showing. Hang on. Sorry about that. I had to get my wits about me. Goodness. I had already played with this a little bit before I started filming because I didn't want that blue to show on this one. I had already folded the paper to be the right way to start, and I reversed it while I was talking, so I got all mixed up. Okay, we're fine. We're good now. Okay, so now I'm good. I've got where this one's going to be on the right side of the page also. That's what my problem is, because I don't want that blue showing. I truly apologize. Okay, this one is going to be flipping open to the right as well. So it will go on the right side of the page, not the left side of the page. So if you want something that goes on the left side of the page, like this could, if I wasn't worried about this blue showing, I could decorate that and then it won't matter. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. I'll just collage the front of this because it needs to be decorated anyway. I can just move my decorations more toward the top. Yep, we're good. I apologize. Work in progress. See, this is why I don't film a lot on, because I have to think about it. Okay, so we have our score here and we have our folds, okay? What you want to do is come over, you know, quarter, half inch, and you're going to cut just up to that score line that's going to create your pocket, okay? Then you're going to cut over to the fold line. Then not past it, just to it. So you might want to use a smaller pair of scissors, whatever, and then you're just going to clip a triangle out of that, okay? And then set that, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side as well. Just come to the left of that fold on this side, cut a little bit out, because what we're doing is creating a little flap there. Okay, and I'll fix that. I didn't cut that very straight. That's okay, I'm gonna fix it. So don't worry if you don't cut it straight right off the get-go, okay? It's fine, it's completely fine. So that's gonna be my front. So then what's gonna happen, see, creating that little flap for my pocket, we're gonna fold this up on that score line, okay? And now that's going to be our pocket here. Okay? Now we're going to flip this. Flip this one and fold that up. Okay? Now on this one you have two options. You can make that another pocket as well, or you can just make it a tuck like I did here. Now I think I'm gonna make this one a tuck just so I can show you how I did it. Now this flap is what we're gonna use to glue. So you wanna make sure you don't cut on this flap side. You wanna cut toward the outside, and just however deep you want your tuck to be, straight up to that score line, okay? And cut that little bit off. Now don't throw that away, because that's perfect for a collage piece, okay? And then if you want to, if you have your crocodile, just to indicate that that is a tuck, you can just take that corner there. I have stuff in my, what is it that Woody says on Toy Story? There's a snake in my boot. That's how I feel with this crocodile sometimes. Okay. So, you'll see that my cuts are not very clean right here, and I don't care, because here's why. Ready for this? Right along that score line, we're going to cut this off. But don't throw it away, because when I was pulling this page out and playing with it from the other one, I was like, oh, I have an idea for that. So don't throw that away. And you can clean this up, like I didn't cut, you know, perfectly straight, which I don't cut great with scissors like this. I see people who cut the most beautiful straight lines, and I wonder how in the world they did it. But I can't draw a straight line either, so can you? I can't. I have to use rulers. That's why I don't draw. I'm just not good at it. Okay, so what we're gonna see here, this is gonna be our front that we're gonna decorate, okay? Do this way because they're going to open opposite, and then we're going to open, and we have a pocket here. So I want to take my hole punch and just take a little divot out there, so that'll indicate that that is a hole punch, okay, or a hole there, and we'll ink that. It'll be more visible, but you don't have to ink it if you don't want to. Then this will be a pocket here. This will be a top loading pocket, and you just determine which side you want it to load on. It does not matter. Let's see. So on this one, let's go this way. And you just want to center it in the middle of that piece. Okay, so now that's going to create a pocket. And then this is going to be our little tuck, right? Right here. And then this will be glued to the page. So I hope that makes sense. I'm sure you guys will let me know if it doesn't. Just let me know how I can explain that for you better. Okay. Now, one thing that Corey did in her video, which I did not do in this one because I just wanted to have journaling paper here, is she created a flap that came over, which I thought was really great. Really like that idea a lot. So I think on this one, I might do that, but with a twist, just because I want to. I have this really cute little piece of fabric here. Oh, you know what? How cute would that be? We'll see. Okay, we'll see. So how that little flap would work is you could just take a piece of paper, you would glue it to the inside of that pocket, and it would fold down. Then you would have something that you could flip up. Okay, I didn't do that because I did not want to add bulk, but you certainly could. So this would be what's inside the pocket. You would take your paper and glue it to the inside of the pocket. So then when you glue your pocket shut, you have your flap here that you could journal on. And I think if I had used just plain paper, then I would be more inclined to do that. But I have a lot going on with the music paper, and so I don't want to do that. Now you could use your tacky glue, 3-in-1, your art glitter glue. I'm just going to use my tacky glue on this today. And I did not ink that first, but that's all right. I think I've shown you the workaround on that. If you forget to ink before you glue, then you just take your paper and put it in your pocket and ink, and that way you protect your backside. Okay, but I don't know what I'm doing with this one yet. I just wanted to demonstrate folding it and getting it ready. That way, if you guys have any questions, you can ask me. And you can let me know if you don't want me to demonstrate somebody else's video either. So I don't know if I'm explaining this very well, so I apologize if I'm not. And this upside down text here, I'm not worried about that. It was upside down here as well. So if that's something that's going to bother you, then make sure that you're using paper that is not directional, that you can fold and not have anything upside down, okay? That is completely personal preference. Whatever you want to have for your paper is completely fine. I think you could even actually do this without it being double-sided paper. Then you can stencil or ink or stamp or whatever you wanted to do in this space that's blank, which I think would be a lot of fun also. So I may do that with another one and play with that a little bit. Okay, so this part is just, I'm creating that in that top loading pocket. So I just ran my glue around the bottom and the edge there. And now, remember this side, and at this point, there's no determining factor. I could decide that I want this to be the top and still glue this blue part down, or I could go ahead and collage over that blue and have it open this way, okay? So we have a pocket here. Oh, look what I did. I didn't glue the whole thing. Silly. Silly, silly. This is my brain today. I wasn't going to film it all today, but I wanted to get working on it because, like, that last video that I filmed was, what, about 30 minutes, and it took almost 2 hours to upload. So I wanted to, that's why I try to keep them short and do a lot of things off camera, because it does take a really long time to upload. Okay, so see what we have there? All right, so this is this. That's how you make it, all right? And then you can decorate your pockets however you want. If you want to put just, this is food coloring, I believe. It might be Easter egg. This is Easter egg die paper that I did. And I just did a little fabric tab here, just a little piece of fabric there. Okay, so that's that. So hopefully that makes sense. And go from there. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. Here's one thing I want to work on. I love making ephemera pieces. And I have this little kangaroo from the book that I just love. And I want to make a little journaling card. And I have this cardstock is just some Christmas llama cardstock. And I used my Distress inks and oxides and I dyed the white side. That way I can use these in just a different way than what they're intended. So let me get a piece of paper here and a glue stick. Uh-oh, hopefully I have enough glue for this piece. I don't think I do. I also need to order glue sticks. I'm getting low. Cannot run out of my glue sticks. All right. So I want to make sure I get all those edges really, really well. Yep. Not enough. Get all around those edges well. Okay. We don't want any corners coming up. And I may go around and sew this also. Oh, I didn't show you that card I made. Sewing made me think of it. I was letting it dry so I can stitch it. Okay. So I'm just getting this glued down real well. And you guys know you can take your wipe around it. You can take your store card, your whatever, rewards card. Just make sure that's burnished really well or pressed down really well so that it holds for you. We don't want anything coming up. And then just going to attempt to cut a straight line. And it is wet glue, so it is going to get your scissors gunky. You can wash your scissors. I've heard people say they use alcohol wipes on their scissors. Just be careful. Don't cut yourself when you're cleaning your scissors. That would not be good. Oh, he's going to be so cute with that purple background that matches the umbrella. Oh, I love it. Love him, love him. And then, let's see. I have a little bit of text left here that I thought would be fun. Something special would be kind of cute because he's pretty special. And then that's owl stuff, so. Okay. Sorry. I had fun. I hope you guys watched the video where I showed the ephemera pieces that I made because I love it. Oh, now I like this. This is a freebie that I got on the Artie Mae's Facebook group. And this is the perfect little, because he's carrying an umbrella, and I just think, how cute is this? Sometimes inspiration comes from a single ray of sunshine. Isn't that true? It has been, oh, it finally stopped snowing like the dickens today. They said we were supposed to get about 3 more inches, but the weather people don't always call it right for where we are because we're so close to the lake. We get a lot of lake effect snow. So I just kind of take what they say with a grain of salt. Sometimes my husband and I will have the radar pulled up and be like, no snow on the radar, as it's whiteout conditions outside. So we just say that the weather is relative for us. You just stick your head out the window and that's what you've got going on. Does anybody else live somewhere like that? Oh yeah, he's gonna be cute. So cute. I have this little piece of curtain. That's not quite the right thing, is it? I don't think I have anything here in my bin that's... Oh, do I have any purple fabric to put behind that? I have blue. Oh, I have this piece of batik fabric. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that. I love batik fabric because it really doesn't matter which side's the front or which side's the back, which is really fun. And I just really like the feel of it. I just think it's fantastic fabric. I love it. Do any of you sew? I kind of have my hand in like a million pots, I swear. I sew. I used to crochet more than I do now. My hands don't cooperate as well now. Oh, I like that. That's cute. My hands don't cooperate as well now for crocheting like it used to, which is kind of a bummer. And so I don't do it as much as I would like, but I've been fortunate enough that 2 of the 3 grandkids I've been able to crochet little monsters for as little stuffed monsters. So I just have 1 more that I need to get made, and then I probably won't make any more of the monsters unless another grandbaby comes along. Then of course I will. So the first one, I didn't think to put the year on the back of it. The second one, I did his last name and the year, his birth year. So I kind of like a jersey on the back of it. It was so cute, in my opinion. And so I do have 1 more to make for the newest grandbaby, with his little name and birth year on the back, so he'll have it. Oh, that color might be kind of fun for bling. Kind of orangey. Is it too orangey? What about blue? Oh, blue would match his sweater. I also have this lighter blue. I don't think I have purple bling. I do not have purple bling. That is so sad. I need purple bling. Has anybody seen purple bling anywhere? I think I actually like the blue. I was gonna do black, but, or here, I have this one already cut to 3. Oh, no, that's cute too. No. I'm still liking the blue, actually. Okay. Oh, here, this one's already cut in 3. I like to do odd numbers. I just think it looks better. 1, 3, 5. I don't typically go more than 5, and only 5 on a really big piece, which I don't tend to make very often. I have these little, I don't even know what these are for. I got them in a sewing kit at a yard sale last summer, but they are the handiest little, there's some kind of I don't know what they are. I also have another thing I got at a yard sale that I need to ask in the sewing group that I'm in, because I literally have no idea what it is. I'll get it out of the drawer here, and maybe one of you will know what it is. It's kind of an interesting shape. My son likes to play with it. I have no idea what it's for. It's my head in the camera. I apologize. I have to see what I'm doing here. And hopefully it's not too dark. I turned the light on, but it was causing such a shadow that I didn't want to have shadows, so hopefully you guys can see well enough. So please let me know if my lighting is not okay. All right. Oh, cute, cute, cute. Do I want to round the corners on that? I don't want to cut his arm off, but I think I do. I have, so my desk looks like a bomb went off on it, I swear. It is such a mess right now. Oh, I was telling you about the book page and language, right? And yesterday I went in the thrift store, and these 2 sweetest ladies were in there. And I was buying some music, and the one gal says, "Oh, do you play?" And I was like, "No." And I'm usually reluctant to say, "No, I'm going to go home and take this book apart." And she goes, "Oh, do you use it for paper, for crafting?" And I said, "Oh, yeah." And so then we got all excited and talking about paper crafting, which was wonderful. And we were talking about language, and I said, at least with book page or music paper, I don't have to worry about bad language. And You know, they were in total agreement with me, so that was great. But they were the sweetest little ladies, so it was really a pleasure to talk with them for a minute. It was just kind of happenstance that I was in the thrift store, but it was really nice. I love meeting nice people and chatting with nice people. It really makes my heart happy. So, okay, so we have folded this, okay, and we have made the little Rue card. And then I want to show you, I love this. This is a new stamp that I got on clearance, and another one of the little freebies from Andrea Artimaze. And I had stamped this just on a gardening book page. I was playing with the stamp, and it was laying here, and I thought, oh, how cute. So I backed it with some more of that paper that I had dyed and put that on there for just a simple little, it'll just slide right in, either like the tuck spot or in the pocket maybe. And little Rue, he might be a little short for this pocket, but oh, just so cute. Okay, well, that's it. I think that's it for today's video. Let me know what you think. Give me feedback, please. I'm welcoming feedback and really appreciating the comments and the private messages. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having a wonderful day and staying warm. Oh yeah, and don't forget, hit that subscribe button for me and give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Bye.